I'm here. I'll be with you in just a moment, folks.
Cross 18 left, contact ground 215, runway 3552.
Out of the blue of the western sky comes
Runway DFW.
Live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas, this is Runway DFW in color. Now, here is your host, Walt Zwerko.
Alpha hold short, 18 left.
I pushed a button a little too soon there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be on this big blue marble. It's Walt back with you for another round of Runway DFW live and in color from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport here in Texas. We are coming to you live from our outpost at DFW Founders Plaza, the friendly confines where people who want to see planes can see planes 24 hours a day. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry I was a minute or two late this morning. We had some software issues with our streaming, but I think we're good to go. We'll be with you, I don't know how long today, because we don't have to bail out at 9 a.m. as we usually do. So stick around with us for some aviation action from DFW International Airport on runway DFW. Do-do-do-do.
The Dawn Patrol.
Yeah, we're on the Dawn Patrol today. You know, I thought we even had a... Do we have... Oh, yeah, we have that. Dawn Patrol. I forgot we had that. So welcome to our Dawn Patrol here. Hey, and I say that with great respect. I mentioned the date, right? It's December 13th, Wednesday. There you see over yonder a couple of right-angle 747s, and one we usually don't see over here, a Kalitta Air. And the UPS version came in while we were setting up, so maybe we'll see one of those two in action later this morning. I don't know. We've got our first international flight of the day. Flight 116, American Airlines, coming in from Maui. I'll be here in just a couple minutes. And so welcome. Happy to have you aboard. I see. Let's see. Our moderator, FTHL Luke, a channel member, says, wish I had the day off. Ugh. Christmas Sebastian Echeverria says good morning, and good morning to you. Garrett with a good morning all. Hope everyone is doing well. Channel member Calais of Melbourne, Australia says, yay, Kalitta Air Cargo. Okay, Christensen, a channel member, says, yay, Walt has the day off. Well, I do. Dwayne C. says, good morning. I see Walt has fence guard duty. And something's going on with my...
Okay, clear to land, runway 18 right, hold short of Bravo, American 116.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we've got a plane coming in here, so let us see if we can check this out. This is the one that's coming in before the Maui flight. And it's escaped it's escaped me there for a second. It's an American Eagle Embraer 175 coming in from Corpus Christi in Texas. I would follow that along a little better, but haven't got my tripod quite unlocked yet. All right, well, now we're going to be in a position to bring you the incoming flight from Maui. Here's the big picture. Here's the big picture. My finger's not... Maybe it's too cold to hit the buttons right. It says it's 48 degrees. I think my car told me it was a little warmer than that, in the low 50s, but yeah, it's not too bad. Not too much of a wind. You can kind of see the flags there on the left of your screen. Coming out of the east-southeast this morning at a low velocity, so it's not too much of a factor. This will be flight 116, 7878 Dreamliner. And so we shall prepare for its imminent arrival. Well, there it is right there. There it is, wide body number 1 for the day. And I think me complaining about cold sounds perhaps a little wimpy, because I was watching Jerry of Big Jet TV yesterday, and he was producing his broadcast from Helsinki, Finland, where I don't know what the temperature was, but definitely below zero. He was watching planes get, he didn't say de-ice, he get, what was the term he used? I can't remember, but it was very cold there.
Yep, checking out when we're heading.
See if we can get you a look at this glorious sky for this morning. Should have a nice sunrise, given the cloud cover we have. We're about to welcome American Eagle Flight 3337 from Harlingen, Texas, down there on the border. Cajun Josh says 2 hours south of you here in Temple, Texas, and it's feeling nice outside right now. Probably a couple of degrees warmer. So another E-Jet is on the way, and you'll see it come into sight here in just a sec. Other international flights that we expect to see before we go off the air include Qatar Airways from Doha and Emirates from Dubai. We've got a Japan Airlines flight coming in from Tokyo. And we should have some cargo action as well this morning. There's the UPS 747 that just came in. I believe it was from Louisville, just before we went on the air. We're about 6 minutes away from sunrise at the big airport. And our great moderator, A-list flyer Chris, says with the cloud cover, that sky is gorgeous. We'll get more of a look at that in just a minute. Cam Thakur says, hey Walt, I'm hailing from nearby Arlington. Hope you have a pleasant day. We should have a good morning today. Channel member Mick Larkin says, hi Walt, mods and everyone. J.O. Johansson, another channel member, says, good evening from Sweden, where it's probably colder than it is here, I would imagine. Carolyn Crowder says, Walt, how beautiful the sunrise. Thank you. I have nothing to do with the sunrise except being able to present you with a picture of it. And that's kind of one of the bonuses of this job. So I don't know, normally I probably wouldn't be awake at this hour looking at the sky. Stallion with a bunch of Roman numerals says, Walt, you should carry a little heater for early streams like this. Well, the thing about heaters, at least electric ones, is that they take a lot of power that we would need for our broadcast. And I guess there's propane heaters or whatnot, but I don't know. I haven't found the need for that quite yet. I have, however, looked at things like, you know, hand warmers and electrified under things that would keep you warm with a little battery pack. By the way, that was American Eagle Flight 3622 from Brownsville in Texas. Go back to that sky because we're about to see the sunrise, and you know, this is going to be one of our nicer ones in recent days. So I'd like to say a special shout out to A-List Flyer Chris, of course, to FTHL Luke, both our moderators for the channel, and did I see? Oh, Josh Aldrich is here as well from Oklahoma City. So thank you guys. Here's a message from Luke. Hello, Walt, and good morning. Red Fox King 22 says it's raining here in Lubbock, Texas. The airport videographer says morning. And Ms. Will 13 is here as well. Another one of our great mods and channel members, so thank you, Ms. Wolves 13, for that. Old CNNW fan says, good morning, all. And there is a message from Robert Omstead. Robert, thank you for that $10 super chat. Appreciate that very much. Here comes American Flight 2987 from Amarillo, Texas. It's an Airbus A319. Calais of Melbourne, Australia, says after with a 1 month membership celebration, says, I just love the sunrise. Thank you for putting the live stream. I love the two of those 747 cargo. Well, speaking of the sunrise, I do believe we're going to get to see it, to see that emerge here. Haven't done this in a while.
What time is it?
It's way too early for that.
Cue the sun.
That's a nice way to greet our newest international visitor, American Flight 34 from Auckland, New Zealand. It's a 7879 Dreamliner about to touch down after a 12.5-hour flight from Kiwi Land. We haven't done Cue the Sun in a while. Let's see, you saw crossover in that shot. Where did it go? There it is. It's a Martinair Cessna 208B Grand Caravan. It's going to Abilene, Texas.
All right, clear to cross 18 left and 25 American.
1996.
And that's a 27-year-old 20th century plane. This is a cargo plane. It feeds into the UPS network next door to us. That must be laden with holiday gifts, because usually those planes take off a lot, lift off a lot faster than that one did today. At sunrise, kind of petered out. We got a little sliver of it there. But the cloud cover is such that we may not see too much more of Old Sol for at least an hour or so, maybe more. Well, approaching the starting line over there is going to be Spirit Airlines Flight 343 to Cancun, Mexico, an Airbus A321. Why, there it is now. And as that gets ready to depart, American Flight 370 from Chicago O'Hare is about to touch down. It's on its final approach from the Windy City. Will be a 737-800. So we get a look at the parking lot here at Founders Plaza. On this crisp and cloudy Wednesday morning. Austrian Wolf has a question. Is it normal that YouTube switches a commercial in the middle of the live stream? And that's a new YouTube thing, which I don't have any control over. It used to be that you'd see an ad at the beginning of the stream, and then that was it. And now YouTube sees an opportunity. Well, obviously, it's a little more revenue for the channel when that happens, and I think it doesn't. You get dumped back in where you left off when that happens, but that's not. I can't really say that I endorse that move by YouTube, but it is what it is. It's obviously not an inexpensive proposition to have a worldwide live video hub with all of that which it entails, and that's how YouTube makes money. And so I don't know what to tell you. So I apologize for that. It's just something over which I have no control. Unless I turn off the ads entirely, and then it makes it hard to support the channel. You're watching a DFW fire truck. I don't think it's on any emergency run. We see them come out occasionally and kind of purge their tanks to make sure everything is operational in case of an emergency. And all of a sudden our colorful morning sky has evaporated into a gray blob. So if you missed it, then I guess you can go back and play it back. Michael H. Jackson suggests that the premium option for YouTube, it's what we have and no ads, although more YouTubers are now making ads in their videos, but we haven't done that yet. And I did subscribe. I watch YouTube so much that I did get the premium, and it really does make the viewing experience a lot more pleasant, but that's another expense that you may or may not want to incur. I'm to the point now where I could probably just cut off. I mean, I don't watch HBO or whatever it's called now, and I don't watch all those other paid services because I just don't have time for it. And I find YouTube has just about everything that I need to entertain myself. So, well, we'll just play through and see what happens. I'll check in with Kevin at Airline Videos to see what he's done to ameliorate the advertising during his stream. Old CNNW fan says sunshine to gloom. Damien Aquino says, is the fence around Founders Plaza permanent? He's talking about this black chain link fence that went up a couple of months ago, and it's my understanding that it's not a permanent installation, but rather something to keep visitors at bay while they do some work on the other side of the fence to the soil, which cracked a lot during the time when we had a drought in the summertime. Well, there's the fence from another angle, along with a shot of American Eagle Flight 4073. It's coming in from Champaign, Illinois, after an hour and 44-minute flight. We have another Cancun-bound flight about to lift off. This is American 1343. Headed to the sunny spot on the Mexican East Coast. It's an Airbus A321. And we've got another American Airlines flight 1395 coming in from Minneapolis, St. Paul. So we may pull out to show you that, as this is turning and burning. There's the hazy skyline of Dallas back behind the East Tower at DFW. Here comes the Minneapolis flight. Should point out that we have at least one, I think this is the only one we have currently, an MD-11 parked over yonder. I think we'll be seeing some more action this morning, so watch out for that. Nova Rain says, "Heyo, Walt and chat peeps." Robert Umstead with a $10 super sticker. Thank you, Robert. Is that your second one? Sean says, does American Airlines have DFW as its base? And yes, it does. The headquarters of the airline itself are just to the south of the airport. And so, yeah, we've got a lot of American Airlines flights here. If you like American Airlines, this is the place to be. But we do have others, as you can see. Other carriers. Although there's a lot of American tails there. Well, there's 5 terminals here at DFW, 5 commercial terminals, and 3 of them are devoted exclusively to American Airlines. But we'll get but more on that in a minute. I think we have this Kalitta Air 747 about to get pushed back. At least it's on the radar now. It's 747-400. It's going to Louisville, so apparently it has been under contract to, I guess it's moving things on behalf of UPS. This is well, we've got an anniversary for this one.
1993.
It is a 30-year-old 747-400. And I don't know the history of it, but by the look of those blocked out windows there, I'm going to say this was once a passenger aircraft. What do you think? This may be one of the oldest 747s I've seen here.
Tower, good morning. 9832 Heavy, visual 18 right. Sort of land 18 right, yes, 9832.
We've got a UPS Airbus A300 coming in from Houston Intercontinental George Bush Airport, so we'll be switching over to that in a moment. But always interesting to see a big jet getting pushed back.
Hey, cross 18 right, cross 18 left, wrong, go close.
So we've got an A300 coming in. We'll switch over to that in a second. Right behind that is Japan Airlines Flight 12 from Haneda. That'll be a 777. And there goes another Martin Air cargo plane. Well, you'll be able to see it in just a second here. I think maybe it's holding. There it goes. It's going to Tyler, Texas, a Cessna 208B Super Cargo Master.
1991.
So a couple of 20th century planes in the same shot there. And now let us check out the A300 arriving from Houston. So cargo on the move today here on Runway DFW. As we see another Martin airplane crossing your path there. We're about to.
$19.94.
It's as though we're in the 20th century. You know A-list flyer Chris? Oh, wait. Here comes that Japan 777. Japan Airlines 777. Chris was saying something about a go. I thought I heard something going around. I don't think it was this. Well, it wasn't this because it just landed. Flight 12, 777-300ER. Touching down after 11 hours and 11 minutes. And there's one of the biggest planes and one of the smallest here at the airport. I know I've seen Khalida Air here before, but I can't remember the last time it was. Well, Chris was asking UPS to take its time vacating the runway. Okay.
9832 will get aboard the Caravan.
I gotcha. Here comes that A300.
Okay, cross 18 right and left turn an Echo, Connie, 2751.
See the JAL plane in the background. Headed over to Terminal D for disembarkation. Which is a much more highfalutin word than deplane. And when I ask you, have you heard anybody say the word highfalutin in a sentence? You probably want to see some aircraft in action as opposed to taxiing. We do have American Flight 1595 coming in from Austin. So we'll deviate for a second to watch that touchdown. Once again, that Kalitta Air bound for Louisville. Wish I could do a split screen here. I probably could if I could figure out how to do it, but there's the A300 going into its parking spot.
Let's take out 18 left, Hockey 2751.
And after this takes off, we're going to flip right around and watch Korean Air Flight 31 come in from Seoul. This will be a 777. One thing you do have to say for a super cloudy morning like this is we get a lot nicer look at the aircraft. They're not silhouetted by a harsh sun. So off it goes to Louisville. And we're on 777 watch now.
Okay, Whiskey Fox, cross 18 right, hold short 18 left, 1669.
I do believe that came in on runway 18 left, the same runway that the Queen of the Skies took off on. Not sure why that is. I don't see any evidence of 18 right being closed, but that was a 12-hour and 15-minute flight from South Korea on that 777-300ER. So many things to see this morning. Why, there's a United plane. Flight 2371, an Airbus A319 going to San Francisco.
240, 2000, takeoff 181, Line up away 18 left, United 2371.
In the foreground there is Martinair Flight 690 to Wichita Falls in Texas.
$19.94.
And that musical salute applies to the plane on the left. United plane a little bit newer than that. It's an Airbus A319 dating back to the turn of the century in 2001. Again, this going to San Francisco.
Good day, United 2371.
Upwind, be right, hold short 111, 1 second, 2. Cross 18 left, runway right with you and southern ramp, 1.8 kilo.
It is a Cessna 208B Grand Caravan. Another small cargo aircraft. No destination is listed for this one.
Right turn, 403. Tower 4 level 5, 18 right.
Abraham says good morning. Greetings. Hello to Abraham. Titus Penfield says, hey guys. It looks like we do have some runway inspections going on here. Robert Omstead says, time for me to go to work. Thanks for the live feed. A great way to start the day. Strong work. Thank you, Robert, and thank you for your contributions to our well-being, and thank you for being a member of Runway DFW. So it loolooks like runway 18 left is still open. That's what this aircraft's getting ready to take off on. 18 right. Normally the arrivals strip is appears to be closed to traffic, at least for the time being. I believe we have some lawn maintenance going on behind me. Well, let's see. We should probably do something like this here now. Punch some buttons here. You're watching Runway DFW live and in color from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. It's Walt with you, checking in from DFW Founders Plaza, the official viewing area here at DFW Airport, and we'll be here with you for the next few hours with more stuff from Runway DFW. I needed more time to say stuff. Well, we're getting they're working around us as far as lawn mowing activities go. It's Wednesday, December 13th, 2023. Just after, 8 o'clock here in North Texas. We've completed 1 hour of broadcasting with more on the way. Overcast morning. We had just a bit of a sunrise, and then kind of all disappeared behind that murk. Our next arrival, I don't see anything taking off at the moment. Our next arrival is going to be Flight 831 American Airlines from Monterrey in Mexico. So, let's see if we can show you what's going on. Oh no, that's a little far away from us. Hello. Hey, Christensen says 1 hour down, 23 to go. I don't think, hey, Christensen, I don't think I have enough battery power or gumption. There's another word you don't hear very often. I don't have the gumption to go 23 more hours, but we'll do the best we can. A-list flyer Chris says, I'll take the cutting of the grass over the watering of it. Yes, that would be rather disastrous to us here this morning. T. Sullivan 79 says, good morning, Walt. Did you happen to work for a TV studio? You have quite the setup. and a TV voice. I've been working in TV news since 1975, full-time, most of it off the air. I started out as a reporter slash photographer, what they used to call as a one-man band. But then I transitioned into producing and more behind-the-scenes stuff, and more recently I'm doing internet things. But yes, this is kind of my dream. I had a dream as a kid of owning a TV station, and this is about as close as you can get to it. And again, thanks to YouTube, which has given us the tools to be able to bring you live broadcasting around the world. So I'm very thankful to YouTube for that. So we're just going to have to put up with some noise today, I guess, at least in the short term. Look at an MD-11 as it gets, I guess, loaded here, right? I see some big boxes going in there. Had a UPS worker come over to me, I think on our last broadcast, to say hello after we finished up, and he was saying they've been making some changes in there as far as scheduling goes, and he said some are good, some are bad, you know, just like, but he seemed to be happy with his employment, so we salute all those great UPS employees who are delivering gifts around the world. Flight from Monterey is coming in next. It's coming in on runway 18 left. It's a little further away from us than we normally get the arrivals. And there you see a plane coming in on the east side in the background there. So it's Flight 831 and Airbus A319. And that's the visual representation of what it would look like if jet aircraft had lawnmower engines. Well, in just about 2 minutes, we're going to see another 777 come in, this one from Dubai, Emirates Flight 221. So that's always a treat. We've got trimmers, we've got all sorts of stuff going on. That's us. Thank you. Got another photographer out here. I'll make this guy famous. So anyway, we've got a flight 3156 from Chihuahua coming in on a wow, that's far away. When these planes land on 18 left, I'm having to say to myself, is that landing on the east side or no? It's over here on the west side, just a little further away than we're used to. All right, we got a safe touchdown there. Now we're going to turn our attention back to the northern sky as we watch. We watch out for Emirates Flight 221 from Dubai. See how much of it we can see from this location. lawn mowing and leaf blowing. I have to be frank, there's not that much lawn to cut here. It seems pretty scalped as it is. It's almost at golf green level, but they've got to do what they got to do. All right, here comes the 777. Sorry, you probably won't be able to hear its engine noise. So that came in on 818 right, so I guess 18 right is open again. How long did that flight take from Dubai? 15 hours and 15 minutes. And we still do have on the docket I believe it'll be another 777 from Qatar Airways from Doha coming up in the next hour or so.
Clear for takeoff, 1 left, runway 3643.
We have a plane going out to Midland, Texas. It is about to enter your view there. We've got an American Eagle plane coming in from Aguascalientes in Mexico. Flight 3736. There is Runway DFW channel member Tom Marchant celebrating 3 months of membership. Good morning, Walt. Thanks for being here. Well, I thank you for being there. Because I wouldn't be here if you weren't there. I was thinking yesterday that when the new year rolls around in 2024, that will be the 4th calendar year in which Runway DFW has existed. So we started at the end of 2021 and then did all of 22, all of 20, well, we're almost finishing with 23, and then we'll be in 2024. So we won't really be 4 years old, but we will have operated in 4 different years. So that's something.
Tower.
There's that MD that looks like, I think the,
Clear to land 18 right, American 852.
well, there's a cargo bin there on the far left of the screen. I don't know. Richard Zeinert says, watching you from my hospital room, just got a new hip. You sure make it easy to recover because you're here with me. Thank you so much. Hi.
Are you doing this in some sort of professional setup, or is this a hobby?
Kind of both.
A little bit of both?
Yes, I'm a professional, but this is not my full-time job.
Okay. No, I just saw your setup. I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, it's live on YouTube, and this is my channel. It's Runway DFW.
Oh, okay. So it's really for the airport?
No, it's for our viewers.
Okay. Awesome. So you have a website where you actually...
Well, it's on YouTube. It's the Runway DFW channel.
Okay.
So if you go to YouTube and look at Runway DFW.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, see, we get questions here at Runway DFW. There's what you call an Alaska Airlines Flight 543. It is off to Seattle on that 7379. I'd like to thank Robert for purchasing something from the Runway DFW collection, the Runway DFW official mug. When we have a down moment, I'll provide you with that information. I think it's there adjacent to our channel, although sometimes it's a little harder to see on the mobile streams than it is on the desktop version as far as our merch goes.
Currently 18 left, good to take on boy 3305. American 56 visual 18 right. Clear to land 18 right, American 56.
Arriving now from San Luis Potosí in Mexico. It's flight 853. We welcome Mr. Taco as our newest subscriber, or should I say Senor Taco? I'm not sure. Mr. Taco it is. I say, there's what we're up against here this morning. But, you know, they're doing their jobs, and we're doing ours, and...
Runway 18 left here for takeoff from the air attendant.
American Flight 2210 off to Kansas City is about to roll through your screen there. 737-800. I'd like to acknowledge that super chat from Stallion with a bunch of Roman numerals. I'll do that more formally here in a second. Very kind. So there's Stallion. I wish I could read Roman numerals, but he says Walt coffee on, or they say Walt coffee on me. Thank you for your work. Thank you. I will definitely be getting a coffee or some sort after this broadcast. So thank you. Sarah the Real Deal says hello, Walt mods and friends. Hey there, Sarah. They're in Baston. Roy J. Olermans. Good morning, Walt. Just popping in to say hi, leave a like and a hug. So thank you, Roy. HAO Plane Spotting says, hey, I usually don't come to your live streams, but now I am. LOL. Oh, I'm glad to have you here. Somil Bandari, channel member, says, we will miss some Walt. Thank you so much for your stream as always, folks. Saturday, my birthday. We'll see you again soon. Did somebody say birthday? Well, we look for any opportunity to play our birthday music, so Somil, happy birthday to you and to anybody else in the Runway DFW family who's got a birthday. Happy birthday once again. That was American Eagle Flight 3534 from Moline. Moline! Is that Moline, Illinois? Is that right? I think so. What do we got going on over here? We've got another... It's so weird. We got lawn equipment. We've got... birthday music, we've got jet plane sounds, we've got me yakking away. That airplane's off to San Antonio. This plane's coming in from Querétaro in Mexico. It's a cacophony of sounds you won't hear anywhere else. We're starting to see the 8 o'clock hour rush here as planes approach the starting gate. There's Delta Flight 1065. Let's go on the Salt Lake. plane. Well, as of February of this year, Airbus A220-300, and we would we'd be able to listen to the Wookiee sounds it makes, but don't think that'll be an option this morning. Somil Bandari says, have a good rest of the day and Merry Christmas to everyone. Same to you, Somil. Thank you. Amazing sounds, says AJO Plane Spotting. I'm almost tempted to turn off all the mics and just put music on. This is not what I'd call soothing. If you do want soothing, and if you're a member of the channel, we do have our special Runway DFW Yule log, now available to members only. It is 100 minutes of essentially this shot, but without anybody talking, without any commercials, just this shot at night with planes taking off. Some people say that's soothing. So there goes the Delta flight. Yeah, we won't be able to hear much of its roar. I don't know, the sound kind of sounds like a visit to the dentist from hell. I don't even know what to say. Well, the next flight out is going to Eagle, Colorado, flight 2437. And meanwhile, we have a plane coming in from Silao in Mexico. This 737-800. Tip of the hat to Nigel Norfolk, who is our newest subscriber. One positive development here is that the cargo door on this MD-11 has closed for business, so perhaps we can look forward to that rolling out in a little bit. And we can show you cargo being loaded onto the big UPS 747 just across the way.
Line employee 180. 20 left, direct at 1828, right?
Departuring at Avery at 2347.
Now I think they're just teasing me. Robert Reed says, good morning from Indiana. Have a great day. Thank you, Robert. Channel member Michael Walker says, good morning, Walt. Nice to be able to tune in again. Happy to have you with us.
Switch to departure runway 37.
Tom Martin says, no, I'd keep the mics on, Walt. Very entertaining. Ha ha. Or another idea from Kay Christensen, or we can listen to the Forbidden Song. The Forbidden Song. It's always a thought. Joshua the Transit Prodigy has favored us with a $5 super chat. First time here, and I love aviation as well. Have a birthday coming up on January 8th. I'll be in California, hopefully Washington State and Hawaii. So, Joshua, we add our birthday greetings to you. And you know, I should point out we have a new version of the Forbidden Song. I was going to debut it today. So here it is. You know the drill. Cover your ears. That's the smooth jazz version. Hear it, can you? Yeah, smooth jazz.
5.127.
I should point out that also for our members, I'm going to be making a best of Runway DFW music collection video here on YouTube. So look for that. I haven't had time to put it together yet, but all your favorite tunes from Runway DFW all in one place. Only for our members. The wrong button. There's 4 buttons on my mixer, and one of them doesn't have a camera attached to it. Not sure I told you what our last plane was, and it's too late now, but this one is American Flight 2767. It is pointing its nose, or it will be, after it gets in the air, in the direction of the Great Northwest, where it will eventually land later today in Seattle after about 3 hours or so. And now here's something we haven't seen in a while. Don't panic, because it's not anything to panic about, but it looks kind of panicky. It's that thick black smoke which is arising from behind those hangars there. DFW Airport has a fire training facility, and every now and again they fire it up, and there's big black smoke over there, and the trainees put out fires on simulated aircraft. So if you see that in your picture, don't panic. I know I did the first time I saw it, and then I figured out what it was. And also don't panic, because we see that MD-11 that we saw being loaded up earlier. It's in pushback mode, going to Louisville.
RNAV Park, clear for takeoff, 111 American 28. Alright, 111, land on the 30. What, 30, 75? So, 111, whiskey, 175. Good day, American.
1996.
Well, there's yet another 20th century plane we will be presenting to you today. We'll keep an eye on that and watch it as it taxis out in just a bit after it gets out from behind the fence.
Hi, 111, quick takeoff, line up the line on runway 38.
Rolling out there, you'll see in a second an American Eagle 38, Flight 3852, an Embraer 170 to San Angelo, Texas. It's a baby 175. And here's American Flight 2335, pardon me, arriving from Albuquerque, New Mexico. 737-800. Chris says we need a best of Runway DFW highlight video with highlights of aircraft, noises, and Walt-isms. You know, if I was better organized, I had thought, Walt, after each broadcast, you ought to like make a log of things, and so you can go back and find them easily. I have a big hard drive now where I have been able to archive all of my broadcasts. But just because you have them there doesn't mean you can find everything that's on them, so. I don't know, that's a good idea. Maybe I should be a little more diligent in the new year. That should be one of my New Year's resolutions. That was American Flight 1470 arriving from the Big Easy of New Orleans. And we've got more planes than we can count getting ready to go out over there. But everybody wants to see the MD-11. The fan favorite. Trijet. Saw several trijets when we were at Love Field on Saturday afternoon, but they were all of the what was that aircraft that I can't remember the type of aircraft. It was a little business jet with 3 engines. Saw a couple of those, at least a couple of those. And there's the sound of an MD-11. Not really. An MD-11 air blower or leaf blower. And now the Edger is coming our way. I don't know how close he'll get. Hope he doesn't cut any of my wires. Pretty good chance this plane will head over to the east side for takeoff, but it may be a while because there's a lot of planes that are lined up to take off from this side of the airport. They've got to cross all those, I've got to wait for an opportunity to cross over both 18 right and 18 right and left to get there. Note to self, Wednesday appears to be lawn maintenance day here at DFW Founders Plaza. So this plane's got to wait now for a flight to come in from Wichita. An American Eagle flight is about to cross its path here as it lands. And there's just a bunch of other planes lining up to take off there on 18 left. Joe Crammon says, good afternoon from the UK. A lot of black smoke in the background. And yes, that is, as we mentioned earlier, you may not have heard it. As people come and go. That is a fire training facility on the periphery of, actually it's at the end of runway 13 right, which we can't see from here, but we can definitely see the smoke when they set ablaze to one of their aircraft. So this plane's still waiting for its turn to go out. In the meantime, we have American Flight 1064 just now rolling down 18 left. An Airbus A321 on its way to the city adjacent to the bay, San Francisco. Looks like a Los Angeles bound flight is next. Flight 2978, an Airbus A321 Neo. New engine option. Tom Marchant, the Dassault Falcon. Yes, that was the airplane I was thinking of, with the business jet with 3 engines. Thank you for that. Fun plane to see. Tom Marchant says, I must say that is a great shot of the MD-11 holding short. Yeah, we like to zero in on this particular aircraft whenever we can, because we know that we're not going to be seeing it for too much longer, and just kind of as a historical artifact. UPS and FedEx are both planning to purge their ranks of the last remaining MDs over the next year or two. So we must savor these moments, as well as preserve them for future viewers of Runway DFW.
We are closing off the 33, American 36. Echo Bravo, hold short of 111, American 36.
So now this plane is going to hold short of runway 18 left for the other aircraft that are waiting to take off. Such as Flight 2673 going to Palm Springs, which will be, oh no, I guess it's going to get the go-ahead here. Almost missed that one, didn't I?
American 2377, clear to land 18 right, hold short of Bravo. American 2377, please.
So another A300. This one's coming in from Shreveport, Louisiana. Flight 9732. Get a closer look at that in a few minutes. In the meantime, it's time to say adios to the MD-11, which is going across the bridge for takeoff from the east side of the airport. Channel member Kevin Kelly says, Walt, I love your channel. We accept compliments here at Runway DFW. Thank you, Kevin. Very nice of you to say. Let us watch American Flight 2377 arriving now from the Texas city of San Antonio. As you can see, it's an Airbus A319. Whoa, that's a big gift. Kay Christensen has just chimed in with 10 gifted trijet memberships to Runway DFW. And we're about to see a whole passel of new members appearing on your screen. Thank you, Kay Christensen. And as you watch those new members come in, let me just play for you here our list of members as of last night, because we do like to pay tribute to all of our members, and of course to our channel sponsor James Webb, who's been invaluable to us this year. Thank you, James Webb. And we thank our QuadJet members here. 757 Chip, A-List Flyer Chris, also a mod. Beve, also a mod. Cubs Win, Deborah Klein, Dwayne C. James Webb, a name you see often here. Josh Aldrich, one of our great mods. Kai, KSAV Geek, Michelle, Lori M. Michelle RS, also a mod. Pete Nordine, R. Bauer 25, Raina Taylor, Skittles, and Will Hutchison. Thank you all for your QuadJet membership, and then you'll see the rest of our members going through your screen for probably the next 15 minutes. Thank you to all of you. I don't know what they're doing down there at that. It looks like it's some kind of what are they making down there? A lot of smoke.
RNSB Park, clip pickup 111, American 2357.
A-List Flyer Chris says we have another MD-11, third in line. Well, that was a few minutes ago, because here it is. This just arriving from Atlanta, Georgia. Pull out for a little bit here, and we'll get to see this A300 making the turn. Once again, this came in from Shreveport, Louisiana. Kay Christensen says, Merry Christmas to all. And we thank you again for those 10 trijet memberships. We're about to have some more additional UPS action here. A 767 arriving from Houston Intercontinental George Bush Worldwide Airport. And we're going to turn around and see that now, I think. Because why not?
American 2193 with you, Brazil 1 away. One away for Bravo, American 2193. American 2193 will be staying on the west side.
Hey, let's fly. Chris says that's what I love most about this Founders location. Pretty much ground level, nose to nose. Yeah, we're just high enough off ground level to get an elevated view of things. That would appear to be American Flight 2432, an Airbus A321 going to parts unknown. We do, however, know where American Flight 2937 is coming from. That would be Miami, Florida, an Airbus A321neo. And you might have seen a 777, a 787 Dreamliner, a Dash 8 Dreamliner getting ready to cross over to the terminal area. Not the terminal area, to the hangar area. There it is. Going back to the hangar for some R&R.
Sorry to bring it later than 37.
And here comes that A300 we saw. No, wait, I'm sorry. That's the 767. Sorry. We saw coming in from Houston a little bit ago.
For departure. Okay, 28 seconds. Clear to land 18 right, I'll try to Bravo, 95%. Departure American 820 Quebec.
Add to our tail collection there. This broadcast not brought to you by UPS. Good morning, everyone. It's just after 9 o'clock Central Time, and you're watching Runway DFW Jet Age Entertainment for the 21st century. It's Wednesday, December 13th, 2023. Walt here with you for another hour of aviation broadcasting from one of the world's busiest airports. I think our lawn maintenance crew is just about cleared out, so you'll get to hear what it really sounds like at an airport as we get ready for another 60 minutes of action on Runway DFW.
Tower American 1090, visual 185. Flight to land, 18 right, hold short of Bravo, 1090.
That was American Flight 537 arriving from St. Louis, 737-800. Looks like we got flight 1209 rolling down 18 left. It's another 737-800. It's going to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Brian SFO says hello. I guess we weren't done with the lawn maintenance quite yet. We should be seeing in this hour the Qatar Airways plane coming in from Doha. And I thought I heard the word heavy in my headphones here. And there is another heavy jet coming in. It'll be a UPS flight 9899 from New Orleans. Be another 767. That'll be here in about 2 minutes. It's 50 degrees here, Fahrenheit, of course, because we haven't yet joined the rest of the world in the Celsius revolution. American Flight 1090 from Panama City, Florida is on final approach here. And going up into the sky there, off to Phoenix, American Flight 520, and Airbus A321. I see TriStar Darren in the house, one of our great mods. And a channel member. Maxie Nico, our newest subscriber. Thank you, Maxie.
Tower, good morning, over 3850, net EFO. I mean, we can be a heavy if you want, but we're clear to land 18 right, full short Bravo on runway 3850.
Here comes that 767 UPS plane. A 20th Century 767-300 ER. Getting here a little early. Was scheduled at 9:21. Flight of an hour and 21 minutes from New Orleans.
Clear to land 18 right, hold short of taxiway Bravo Delta 1550.
This is an American Airlines flight to McAllen, Texas. Just moving out of the picture there, now back into it. It's an Airbus A319. Flight 2161.
UPS 1999. Good morning, onboard 3352, visual 1 right. Clock. Right, clear to land, hold short Bravo, onboard 3352.
American Eagle 3647 arriving from Abilene. Was that
2161 roger.
E-Jet? And here again is that UPS 767 that came in from Nolans. About, what, 5 minutes ago maybe? 3 minutes ago it says here. Well, we have a 757 about to go out here. You're about to see it right here on the right.
1990.
33-year-old 757 celebrating its 33rd birthday this month. And a handsome aircraft it is.
On that Plasmic, Clarence 28 left, let's take off American 389 back. Nautical wing, American 777.
get up close and personal with this 767 that just arrived. We'll go back to looking at the 757.
Takeoff 1 and left, American Cessna.
Departure good day, American 389. Tower 10.47, individual on the right. Clear to land 18 right, 23.7.
Echo Whiskey, leave a hold for 1 at left, number 3350.
Well, we've really hit the UPS bonanza today because lighting up on the radar now is Flight 2759, which will be departing to Rockford Airport in the Chicago area momentarily. Got an Airbus A319 arriving from Oklahoma City. Josh Aldridge territory.
Okay, 4786 cross 18 right with bus star hold short 18 left.
That is Flight 2252. Welcome to Mike Kaz, our newest subscriber. Thank you, Mike. There goes the 757. Here's more cargo being loaded into the 747 just to the south of us. Here's me turning our camera over to the takeoff area over there. Mike Moravec is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Mike. Oh, we've got more than 400 people watching right now. Our man Flint says classic 757. Little known fact, I have the Our Man Flint soundtrack album in my collection, in my vinyl collection. UPS Flight 2347 is now coming in. It's another A300. I don't think I've ever seen this many A300s in one setting.
Only 18 left, line up away, UPS 2786.
This one's arriving from Orlando in Florida. A 20-year-old aircraft.
Barnett to Laren, clear for takeoff, runway 18 left, UPS 2786. What's Kilo Charlie, 1347.
This plane's gonna make a turn and burn off to Chicago Rockford Airport. No, that's not right. There's so many of these, I've lost track of where this one's going to. This is going to Ontario, that's right. Ontario in California. Very snappy liftoff there. And there it goes.
UPS 2786, what's the departure here?
So this is the A300 that came in from Orlando. And Flight Radar 24 is telling me we still have one that's getting ready to go out, another A300, to the destination of the Rockford Airport in the Chicago area. Joni Swanson says, good morning, Walt. Heading to the H Hotel today for 3 days of watching planes. You have a good day. Well, you will definitely have a good day at the H Hotel as someone who's been lucky enough to hang out there for a little bit. It's a cool place, great place to watch planes. We've got a new member in the name of Mike Cause. Thank you, Mike. Adam 47150 says, good morning from the Indiana side of the Louisville metro area. Happy to have you here with us. Ohio Ball says, hello, can you tell me the rules? I'm new. I think is what was intended to have been said. And the rules are just have a good time, interact, be kind with one another. We like to be positive around here. So just be nice. You know, this plane may be waiting for the other A300 to back out. Maybe waiting for a parking spot because it looks, well, there's some empty spots over there at the UPS facility. See what happens.
RDFD park, clear for takeoff 18 left. DFW Tower, 780, right.
Delta Flight 724 to Salt Lake City. It's an Airbus A319. And as we watch that, we've got a Frontier flight coming in from Ontario, California. Flight 1406. We're going to pull away with that from that because we have on the tail of this plane Ward the Beaver. And now if you can see, you probably can't see it on that shot, maybe you can. The A300 pulling back. We'll give you a little closer look at it here. So I suspicion that the plane on the left is waiting for the plane on the right to make a space for it.
Good day.
And Kate Christensen asked about that Frontier livery. Really? Ward the Beaver? And that's right, because I always thought Jerry Mathers was the Beaver. Ward was the dad. They've got that all mixed up. We've got American Flight 1780 coming into view from Las Vegas, Nevada. An Airbus A321. Still waiting for that Qatar plane to get here, unless it snuck in over on the east side, which is not out of the question. So there you go. How often do you get to see two A300s in one shot these days? It's like you're seeing double. So let me scan the skies here. While you look at that. All right, I see Qatar Flight 731 on the radar now over southeast Oklahoma. It's a 777. It left Doha 16 hours and 29 minutes ago, and it won't be here for another 26 minutes. So we still have that to look forward to as we approach the top of the hour here. That may well be our last flight of the morning.
Cross 18 right, ultra 18 left, Whiskey Fox, GPS 27,
Craig Russell says, good morning, everyone. Hello to you, Craig.
RNF to be parts, clear for takeoff 18 left, GPS 27, heavy.
So wasting no time, this A300 off to Rockford. It's got turn and burn for us. Well, we've had some after dark level cargo activity this morning for you.
Departure UPS 27, everything.
Chris with his camera says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Walt. Good morning to you, Chris. Graphic Sign and Design channel member says, great way to get the day started. Thanks for the morning stream, Walt. And our new member, Mike Cos, greets us from Buffalo, New York. Sun and fun, 33 degrees right now. Well, this is not freezing officially. Quite, I guess. Not. There, with the North Radar Tower and a gigantic American flag in the background, is the little statue, or the statues of children frolicking as if they were taking off. Which I guess kids in the, at least in this part of the world, will be doing shortly when they get their December holiday break coming up, I think starting next week. Probably see some more kids out here at that time. And things have just quieted down to a... I mean, there's still a... You can kind of hear it in the background there. There's still some lawn mowing going on the other side of the chain link fence here. Pavel Volker is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Pavel. We'll shortly be seeing another cargo plane, and not a UPS, an ABX. Technically, I guess it's a DHL plane operated by ABX Air. It'll be a 767. And it's just now lighting up on the radar from the West Cargo facility, so we'll be seeing that in a little bit. It'll be going to Cincinnati. So yeah, we get these kind of lulls here. It's like a pulse. We get this big burst of traffic, and then it just kind of quiets down for a little bit. So why not watch more cargo being popped into this big 747 there?
DFW Tower, American 1034, visual for a 18 right. Clear to land, 18 right. American.
Mike Haas says, do you have merch? Would like to get some. It's as though I planted the seed in his brain there. All right. You want some merch? Yes, here is our merchandise collection, available at streamlabs.com/runwaydfw/merch. And if that's too many slashes, you can leave out the last one, and I think you can still get there. We've got a mug. Somebody bought a mug earlier today. We've got hoodies in various colors. There are hats in 2 different styles and a number of colors. The official Runway DFW t-shirt, always a hit. And of course we have the Runway DFW packable jacket in a variety of colors with an embroidered patch. So take a look at those if you like any of those. There's the address, streamlabs.com/runwaydfw/merch. The direct link is also available in the description of this broadcast. Thank you. And this music, again, is for educational and informational purposes only. Stephanie says, Santa's helpers are busy loading cargo. Look at them. Channel member Trevor Russell says, hi, everyone. Happy to have you here. Mike Waksha says, I've been enjoying the stream this morning. Thanks for being out there today. Will you be out there later this week? Yes, I will. I don't know the time or day yet, so keep your bells, those bell things on the YouTubes here. You just click that and it'll let you know when we're going to have another stream. Sarah Deal says, hey Walt, the lawnmower-ing reminds me of my visit to you on the south side. Yes, Sarah was here a month ago, 2 months ago. And while she was here, we had some mowing going on. I'm having a hard time with my buttons today. Sorry, I missed that landing there. That was American Flight 1034 coming in from Guadalajara, so that's the kind of after it landed. We have a 787 Dreamliner, 787-8. You see it there. It's going to Honolulu. It's American Flight 123. I should get rid of that music. right, a little smooth jazz interlude for you here. And again, if you missed it, if you are a member of this channel, I don't know if you'd be looking forward to this or not, but you will be getting soon access to the greatest hits of Runway DFW, greatest musical hits. So I'll be putting that together in the next week or so, before Christmas. Because so many people ask, what's that song? What's that song? The songs we play are not available to you on Apple Music or Spotify. A Spirit Airlines plane cometh from Las Vegas, an Airbus A320neo. Flight 269.
Between 269, cross 1 at left, Foxtrot, and put down on the Alpha.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. We're live on YouTube right now. So we're just showing people planes and landing and taking off and stuff.
Let's see what planes are coming.
Yeah. Here comes one now. And that plane of which we spoke to those was a mom and a youngster stopping by to say hello. This plane arriving from Colorado Springs. CRJ 701ER flight 3059, American Eagle.
Tower, good morning, American 2232 is with you on the visual warning right.
So let's see what we got here. We got American flight 2232 will be next to arrive. Coming at us from Chicago O'Hare Airport. Here's the cargo bay of that 757 that came in just a bit ago. The door is open. I don't see a lift over there yet. Trevor Russell says hi, everyone. We say hi back to you. Sarah Stutzman is checking in from Spokane, Washington. And we'd like to salute Uncle Car Guy for 2 months of membership. Hello, Walt from Indianapolis. It's a nice sunny day. Merry Christmas. Can you catch an Indianapolis flight? That 747 is going out at around 10:30 a.m. to Louisville. Well, if we see an Indianapolis flight, I always like to spotlight that on your behalf, Uncle Car Guy. We'll do the best we can. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the flight coming in from Chicago O'Hare. Which is not far from Indianapolis. What, about a 2-hour drive? As longtime viewers of this broadcast know, I was once a resident of Indianapolis. I went to school there, went to college there, Butler University, and then worked there for about 5 years after that. My first TV job. If I'm not mistaken, we're getting a droplet or two of precipitation here. Nothing to be concerned about yet, but the skies are cloudy. Push the wrong button again there. We've got, okay, now we can see this. Told you about this a little bit ago. More cargo action to see. The DHL, operated by ABX Air. It's flight 1102 going to Cincinnati. This is a 767-300. And we're going to add this to our collection of 20th century planes.
1991.
Yeah, that's a plane that'll be 32 years old in February.
Tower, Volaris 5892, visual approach, runway 18 right. Clear to land, runway 18 right, Volaris 5892.
And hey, it's got a stripe, so we like it. Going to tear ourselves away from this for a moment because we've got an international flight arriving. It's going to be Volaris flight 5892 from Guadalajara, Mexico.
Just to confirm for Volaris 5892, are we clear for land?
It's an Airbus A320-200. Completing a trip of just about 2 hours from Guadalajara.
DFW California, GPS 261 heavy on the visual 1 right. Runway, Bravo, Myers, that's Yankee, and come to the bridge, contact ground, airbag, 1107.
And wouldn't you know, we're about to see another UPS plane coming in. That'll be a 767 from Manchester. And because it's only been in the air for 3 hours and 44 minutes, I'm going to assume that's Manchester, New Hampshire, and not England. Now this plane headed out to Cleveland is typically will cross the bridge and go over to the east side of the airport. And it's not wasting any time getting over there, is it? Craig Russell with some news. Japan Airlines will be bringing its A350-1000 to DFW on January 24th. My birthday! What a birthday present that will be. I'll have to make a plan to be here on that day somehow. All right, well, here comes the UPS arrival from Manchester. And I have to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a plane arriving from Manchester. It's a 10-year-old 767, 300. And as we approach the 10 o'clock hour here in the Central Time Zone, we are about to see the flight from Doha, flight 731 777. And this has to be the longest flight, doesn't it? It has been in the air now for 16 hours and 53 minutes. They must have had some headwinds, I think, because that's longer than it usually is, I think. Should be coming into view in just a second or two. On this cloudy and a bit chilly Wednesday morning here in North Texas. Wind seems to be picking up, making it feel colder, although it's technically gotten warmer since we've been here. All right, I see it now. Here it comes. 16 hours and 55 minutes. That's a long time to be in a aluminum tube, wouldn't you say? One of 2 daily flights that Qatar operates between here and Doha.
Okay, to cross 18 left with Lima and from 4531. 776.
And here's that 767 we saw arriving just a few moments ago from Manchester. It has the Synchronizing the World of Commerce slogan on it. You don't see that too much anymore on the UPS planes. Doesn't sound like one of those slogans that you would come up with in a corporate meeting. It doesn't sound very consumery. Synchronizing the world of commerce. Yeah, that sounds good.
DFW Tower, American 2964, 18 rate.
Looks like that 747 is buttoned up. I believe that's supposed to be going out in this hour. We've had a very kind super chat just come in from RJ Luke, who says, hello, new to the channel, love plane spotting. Well, we love new viewers, and we're happy to have you with us, RJ. Thank you. Jane Welshie Lady says, hello, everyone. Hello. Let me try that over again. Take 2. Hello, everyone. Sun's starting to set here. It's beautiful tonight. Thank you, Jane.
Tower, thanks for your patience. American 1001, we are ready 18 left.
Channel member Richard Carlisle says, I am just north of Indianapolis. Let's see, where would that be? Carmel? That's the only place I can remember north of Indianapolis. Sarah says, my cousins are in Indianapolis. And Uncle Car Guy says, go Butler Bulldogs. Yes, that was the team name. I guess it still is. Well, escaping my attention. You see it there in the background. It's that big old 747 being pushed back. This plane is going to the UPS Worldport in Louisville. 747-8, a 5-year-old aircraft. Hendrik Struckmeyer is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Henrik. Mary Extraordinaire says, "Hey, Walt." Hello to you, Mary. Tim Jones is here, says good morning everyone, watching from DFW Centerport. And channel member Randy Bucksbaum says good morning everyone. I missed this earlier MJ Scanlon, but he let us know that ABX Air 767 was SAS Scandinavian Airlines, also flew for Aerosvit Airlines in the Ukraine, guest air in, where was that? Guest air in Spain, and TNT Express in Belgium. Well, it had quite a history going for it. Still does, I guess. Well, you like 747s? I think most of us do. We've got another one coming in. This will be China or Cathay Pacific Cargo.
All right, cross 18 left at Whiskey Mike, Alpha Route.
Flight 2092 from Anchorage. This will be a 747-800 model.
Good day, 3049.
And we should be seeing it here momentarily. Completing a trip just shy of 6 hours. 5 minutes and 56 minutes to be precise. It's a 12-year-old Queen of the Skies. Well, Mike with some additional information saying that JAL actually won't have the A350-1000 at DFW until after they get their third aircraft. The January 24th flight is to JFK. So, no, we'll be on the lookout for it. I think we only have one other A350-1000 flight, and that is that's the other Qatar Airways flight, I believe. It's starting to drizzle here, so I think that once we see this lift off, we're going to have to pack things up here. Richard Carlisle celebrating a month of membership of Runway DFW. Hello, Walt. Really like seeing the UPS 747. Well, I'm a sucker for any 747. That's always good. We can get to see one closer up and see it getting loaded up. And that's me zipping up my hoodie here. There's the tail of that Singapore Airlines 747 going back into the cargo area here on the west side.
Cross 18 right, hold for 18 left.
I see a new member by the name of Sarah Stutzman. Welcome to you and thank you. Yes, we've had aside from the lawn mowing activities, we've had a pretty good morning of plane spotting here for you. Lots of cargo, lots of heavy jets, international flights. Mixed in with the usual stuff.
27 cleared for takeoff from 131. 18 left. Have a great day, 33. Take to 18 right. Martin 52 clear to land, 18 right. Caution. Runway 39. There's go 18 right. Good day.
And I'm now covering up our gear with my hoodie to protect it from the drizzle.
UPS 2765, clear for takeoff. Thank you.
An American flight from Denver arriving.
Cross 18, that's more, short 18, right, that's more, 35. American 1574 is established in the visual 18 right. American 1374 is clear to land 18 right.
And I think that's going to have to do it for us today on this Wednesday edition of Runway DFW. Thank you for spending part of your morning or afternoon or evening with us here at DFW International Airport. I want to give a shout out, of course, as usual, to our good friend and sponsor James Webb for his kind gift to this channel. Keep us on the air. Thank you, James. Airline Videos Live, we thank as well to Kevin for letting us use his battery power until he comes back and uses it for his next broadcast from here. And also, of course, to our fabulous Runway DFW Moderation Federation out in force here this morning. Thank you to all of you for your support of this channel. It's a better place with the mod fed. Gotta say that. Okay, so that's going to do it for us. We're going to close things down. Happy Wednesday to you, and happy contrails to you. Until we meet again, click the little bell icon to be notified of our next broadcast. And if you liked what you saw, and you haven't already, consider giving us a thumbs up. That helps us a lot with our future broadcasting endeavors. We'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.
overseas acts and promotional consideration furnished by Pan American World Airways, the world's most experienced airline. Pan Am makes the going great. This is Dick Tufeld speaking.
Gosh, it took me a long time to find that.
RNAV to B final, click the takeoff, 18 last, thanks, American 9783.
Good day, American 23.
Thank you, Doc Brownlow, for being with us for 2 months. Appreciate it.
Switch to departure, have a good day, American 9783.
We hope you liked it. Too late to change it now.
RNAV, be parked, take a 1 left, American 1770.